Welcome. Um, I'm not sure if this video will be uploaded because I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do this series, but well, if it is what it is. So let's get going. This is an introduction to my Kingdom Hearts 2 Level 1 series, which will be focused on mostly trying to beat up the boss until we can beat him without taking damage. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it on the basis. You're going to see me fail in some of the videos until I do it, and the part where I'm able to finally win is the part that will be single. That's going to be the end of the part of the series. So let's say we are fighting against lv1, so the first EXO fight. We are going to fight him until we can fully do him, and we are going to try until we can do him on level 1 and not take damage. That said, when we aren't taking damage, that part is not going to be included in the where we have failures or where we win and don't do no damage runs. That's all going to be separated. So you will have parts where you see my adventure, how I up there, and then you have the parts that are like the victories. So now there's going to be some exceptions, because this is not going to be a new save file. I'm going to use save files I made at my first actual level 1 run, and I was never able to get past Damix, and we're going to use those save files which I can use to pretty much replay them, and we're going to use those save files to get better against them. We really don't need to save, we can then go out, go back in, and so on. The thing with Damix is, Damix is where I stop because I couldn't beat him. That means when I beat Damix, you will likely see me try to get through the whole fight until we reach like the 1000 Heartless fights, and then we are going to save, at which point hopefully that's saying everything goes well. Let's say everything goes well, damage is going to be beaten, either no damage, damage with damage, but that anyways. I did save before him, so that's not going to be a problem. And then we're going to make another save file for the 100k Heartless, and if we get there, hopefully, and then we are going back to Damix, and you're going to see a series of about me trying to beat Damix without getting damaged. Then we are going over the 1k Heartless fight. What could also happen is that I'm just going to try the 1k Heartless fight anyways. But I think it makes the most sense that we are going to beat up Damix first when we get there. And then we are going through the other Heartless fight, try to survive them. Then we are going to get to the 100k fight. Not to where the 100k fight would start, save up, make a new save file for that. Then we can retry the 100k fight. Then we go back to Damix, try to beat him up without getting damage. Then we are going to the 100k fight, 1k fight, my fucking god. And then repeat. And that's going to be how it will go afterwards. So at first we are going to use the old save files I made with each fight on level 1, and we do them until we find the one run where I don't get I don't take damage. Then we are moving on to the next fight, and that goes on until we reach damage, at which point if I win, I continue until we reach the next fight that I would 0 damage run, save, then we go back to damage, try until he gets, until we do a 0 damage run on him, then we try the 100k fight, we'll beat them. If we beat them, we go further, make another, play the game and stuff. Probably, I'm not really going. You get the idea, and we continue until we reach like, until we reach the end. I'm, luckily enough, although I think I'm going to wait for that. We are not going to do Sephiroth until we reached Semnus, for the simple reason that I would like to have all abilities available at that point. And basically, yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we beat up Semnus, and then we make a save for Lingering Will if we unlock him, and that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to repeat what I said, just because I think I just to make sure that you understood. You probably understood it, but just making sure, okay? We are going to use the old sci-fis I made, try the bosses until we get the run. That run will be uploaded separately from that try video series. How long will this video take? We will see. And then we repeat that process until we reach damage, at which point we try to beat him up, and then we play until we reach the next point where I can save and beat up the next boss, make a save file for them, go back to that fight, like the damage fight, try him again until we do no damage, and then we go back to the save file where we will beat up like the next big fight, and we do the same like damage and repeat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I'm just remembering, we are not going to with as Samnus, just saying we are not going to no damage run him entirely. That's pretty unrealistic. So what we are going to do is, I think it might make more sense to focus on the Semnus fights themselves, meaning Armor 1, Armor 2, and Final Semnus. If we do Armor Semnus, if we beat him up, that's good. That's pretty much good. If we beat him 0 damage run, that's good for him. That's the run. If we fail Armor 2, that's not bad. We don't need to repeat Armor 1, and so on. I think you understand. And yeah, I'm just going to end it before so phase super bosses going to be done after Semnus. They are also going to have separate files. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the level 1 Kingdom Hearts 2 series. Ciao!